The Batman is a great movie. Go see it. I give it a 8.5 out of 10 for a movie and a 9 out of 10 for a Batman movie. This movie is beautiful. It's not perfect, but you gotta appreciate the camera shots and angles. The lighting is beautifully lit and scenes always feel powerful. Let's start off with Batman himself. Robert Pattinson is great as Batman, not so much as Bruce Wayne. Batman is dark, gritty, brutal, and broken. Batman is still human, which is my favorite part of the movie. For example, when he gets shot with a shotgun, he'll get knocked down. He feels like a real human being, which is just great. The fights feel real and are brutal. The detective scenes are really entertaining and they do not feel convoluted at all. The Riddler is always making you ask questions, and by the end of the movie, you get the answers. The point is, everything ties together. My main problems with this movie are the pacing and Bruce Wayne. The pacing is really good, but I think like the first 30 minutes or so, it felt more like an hour because nothing was happening. I know they did it to set up the movie later, but it was very slow and boring in my opinion. After that, the pacing gets so much better. The movie never feels like it's going too fast or too slow. It's the perfect pace. My other problem with the movie is Bruce Wayne. He is too edgy and emo. You might be like, oh yeah, this version is not a playboy because he doesn't do anything social, and I'll say you're right, but he shouldn't be this emo and edgy. It makes sense for him not to be a playboy, but I still don't get why they made him so edgy and emo, like an emo teenager, you know? Is it because that's the market now and they want more teenagers to see the movie because, you know, teenagers like edginess for some reason? I don't know, but I'm glad emo Bruce is only in the movie for like 20% of the movie, you know? That's where all my problems end. This is a good ass film. It's not like any generic MCU movie or DC EU movie. My main problem with superhero movies is that they feel the same. Not in terms of story and world, but in terms of editing and format. Most superhero movies are predictable and don't take risk or fully explore the universe it's a part of. This movie fully embraces Gotham and it works to great effect. This movie was filmed during COVID, and that's an accomplishment right there. Every character and location shines, from Penguin, Catwoman, Gordon, Batman, and the Riddler. The Riddler is also an excellent villain. He feels grounded and real. He's like Jigsaw. He sets up a lot of creative traps and is always a step ahead of everyone else. Personally, I'm happy the movie had balls to do something at the end of the movie that's very dark. I'm not gonna spoil it, but no MCU movie would have the balls to do such a thing. The only MCU movie that did something like it was Avengers Infinity War. I really hope the HBO Max TV shows can go for a full rated R rating, because I know for a fact the movies will not go rated R because they want to make the most amount of money possible. This movie leans towards an R rating, and I would love to see the TV shows be rated R. I hope the sequels keep this movie's dark tone and feeling and not become a generic MCU movie. I love how DC is letting people do whatever they want and let people have creative freedom, at least when it comes to the 2019 Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie and Robert Pattinson's Batman movie. I just like that this movie isn't a CGI clusterfuck. CGI isn't bad when it's done well, but Shang-Chi, Black Widow, and Eternals use it really badly. So I highly recommend you watch the Batman, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Like and subscribe and comment your opinions below. Bye.